I've got the original here. As far as I'm concerned, yeah, it is in line with that corner, which is what I thought it was. Obviously this was only a test piece, so it was never going to work out just here. So let's cut this, and fingers crossed everything I've planned is going to work. Rightio. Here we go. I'm just going to change the angle so you can see better. You're better off at this angle. Right, okay, so let's go for it again. So I just moved it in 1/2 mil. I think later on I'll probably be a bit lighter on the cut. I really don't want to put much pressure on this. So far it feels rigid enough, despite the fact it's only been held down with that small M6 bolt. It feels nice and tight. Be a full sweep of that one then. Now, I'm not using any lubricant at the moment. I just want to see how the machining, and so far so good. Yeah, so that was our first full cut. Doing 1/2 mil cuts, but it doesn't feel like it's going to be a problem at the moment. just decided I might drop, or let's say take the table up a little bit. So I'm working on the top end of the cutter. Because it's the bottom part of the cutter that tends to get all the grief. I don't want to go any higher lower than that, because I'm going to end up hitting on one of those bolts there. Yeah, so that's about as high as I can go anyway. Right, clearly something is off on the cut. I don't know whether you can see that. You probably can actually. The cut stopping up here, but it's going a lot further up on there. So, how do I correct that? And it can only be in the oscillation here. So yes, the table wants to move that way. So, yes, because I've got a deeper cut this side than I have this side, so I want to move it that way, so it's not in the centre. Right. Well, that's moved just a natch whisker. Now, I think I might know why, because I haven't done my teeth slots up very tight. Right, let's try that. That worked, but needs a bit more. Now I don't know whether this is going to have to be something I'm going to have to adjust on the fly for everyone, because maybe the positioning of this bolt is not mega accurate, so I'm wondering whether that might be the issue. Right, let's try again. Right, I think that's about spot on, give or take. Right, so I think I'm going to make a slight improvement for the stop. I don't know whether I've got enough room now, but I'd like to get this actually at 90 degrees to the keyway, just in case that that makes a difference moving it over. Doesn't feel so, they feel pretty good, but still I'd like to know for sure. Right, in the meantime, that's that concept bit done. Pretty much. The only bit that will be left is this step, and I'm going to leave that until I've done everything else on all of them. So as far as the prototype goes, that's it done. So on the real items there will be two more steps to do. Machine that step and put the pin in. Right, got my brass bar from the suppliers. It's 1.5 inch square. Unfortunately, they didn't have a. They had, well, it's an offcut basically. You can buy individual portions, but that works out as stupid money. But it wasn't as long as I wanted. But with a bit of jiggery and pokery, I reckon I can get all of the fixtures out of it. So by jiggering around, I can do it. Hopefully this will cut okay with my bandsaw. I do hope so. If not, I'm going to be Popeye by the time I've done it by a handsaw. So I'm just going to have a bit of a play and just see if I can get the best out of this that I can. I'll bring you back in a minute. Right, okay. Virtually pleased with that. Managed to get it in. Got one here. I'll just show you how I've laid these out quite lax because I want plenty of room around them. So one, and I've done number 2, 3, 4, blah 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 blah, and 7 there. 8's just off the screen. But there we go. Prices this brass stock are going absolutely through the roof at the moment. I'm lucky I managed to get an offcut, because otherwise it would have been a damn sight more expensive. So I was lucky with that. Lucky that somebody agreed to sell it. Anyway, there we are. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 just off the screen. Split up. I think I'm going to have to do a drill so I can change the angle of the bandsaw cut. And I should be able to cut these okay. And that's the hope anyway. So that's the first job, is to cut all this into portions. So wish me luck.